Hello, my name is Matthew Destante, and this video will outline my teaching philosophy and the environment that I strive to create in my classroom. I began my musical journey in my 6th grade concert band, ending up there not necessarily out of choice, but because I left my elective blank during scheduling. I started my time in band on an old clarinet that had been passed down by a few members of my mom's family. I ended up switching over to euphonium in 7th grade because I thought the name sounded cool, but that turned out to be a disaster, and my band directors guided me to the tuba halfway throughout the year. As soon as I found an instrument that I liked playing, I started to enjoy music a whole lot more, felt comfortable enough to make friends, and even picked up the electric bass so that I could join my school's jazz band. If it wasn't for my middle school band director's patience and guidance while I was still figuring out who I was, I firmly believe that I would have quit music early on and would not be half the person that I am today. This led me to continue with music in high school, filling up my schedule with as many music classes as I could. I found myself playing snare drum in the marching band, bass in the jazz band, and tuba in the concert band. Although my high school band directors were not always exactly supportive of my multi-instrumentalism, they still encouraged me to practice and do what I felt was right for me. Throughout high school, I continued to be incredibly active in my school's music program, which taught me important values such as dedication, time management, accountability, and most importantly, provided me with a home. The support and encouragement from my band directors, drum instructors, and friends gave me the confidence to get involved in extracurricular musical activities such as drum corps and winter percussion. These musical experiences opened my eyes to the next level of music education and performance, while also providing me with a plethora of opportunities to educate students at the high school and college level. This chain of events, starting all the way back in middle school up until now, my final year of college, has sculpted my teaching philosophy to be one centered on learning important life skills, creating a safe and inclusive class environment, and creating lifelong memories through musical involvement. I would not be the person that I am today without the support I've received from my band teachers, so it is my wish to provide that support to the next generation of music students. My band program will provide important skills that translate to every profession, such as accountability, integrity, work ethic, honesty, and discipline. My classroom will produce not only excellent musicians, but excellent human beings as well. I will work together with my students to create a culture of understanding and self-improvement. It is my hope that my students will learn about the type of person that they want to be through a musical medium, like I did, and leave my program having learned something deeper than scales and arpeggios. My music program will also be centered on student involvement and community. Students should always feel valued and heard, and my classroom is a safe space for absolutely anyone, regardless of race, gender, sexual orientation, and learning style. Students should be able to connect with each other both inside and outside of the concert hall. Many of my lifelong friends today came from my middle and high school band programs, so I will give my students the opportunity to do the same. Students will also teach and learn from one another through various student leader positions across ensembles. My students' voices will be heard, and their cultures will be celebrated. Lastly, my students will create lifelong memories through music. Some of the most vivid memories I have are the long bus rides after band competitions, volunteering for various student-led fundraisers, and going on band trips to different cities or states. I will work to make these performance opportunities accessible to all students, regardless of socioeconomic status, and seek out student-led fundraising opportunities to help finance these experiences. These performance and fundraising opportunities will provide my students with cherished memories and contribute to the sense of community that makes up the core of my band program. My students will look back fondly at the time that they have spent involved in music, just like I still do today. I am extremely grateful for the impact that music education has had on my life, and I cannot wait to be able to share those experiences with students of every kind. Music education is much broader than just notes and rhythms, and I am looking forward to both teaching and learning from my current and future students.